Welcome back to RTC, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host Craig, and today we're going to be building the walls of Fort Baker. Anyway, I've left this section of the wall intact to get an idea how to do this part here and where I get the general shape for it. Anyway, at a kind of diagonal angle here, in the almost in like I say, a quarter way into the shack where the workbench is, you bring it out in a straight line, doing whatever you need really. So either full walls or half walls, and then with the single block walls as well. So we're going to start off with doing the full walls here. I'm going to point how far I go to check which length it goes as well, so I bring it all the way out to the green barrier. So let's start this off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we bring it up by 6. Now, going behind the wall. I don't even mean to actually bring it up this far because I went too far anyway. But actually, it's a good way to mark it up how I get the wall as well. So since we're right at the green section here, we are going to go and remove some parts of these walls here so we can get a better look. So we remove this one as well. And there we go. We pretty much have the length that we need to be at. So we're going to put one of these single block walls here at the corner and then bring it out with large walls now. So let's go. I don't want you to go that way. It's going to get a bit finicky while I do this, so we're going to bring this out underneath the, well, really close to the side of the wall of the projection house, basically. So we're going to bring it out more and more here, here, and here. You still have that little gap in between here, the projection house, and the little, like the corner tip on top of it. So here we go. We stop here for the moment, and then we put one more here. Now this part's a little tricky because you know, I messed it up on purpose to show you how to fix that, and if this feels uneven, you can have this little quick way of fixing it as well. So we bring this out by 2. We keep bringing it out here, here. Okay, now we take this away, and now we notice that there's a bit of the wall that makes it uneven. So we're going to go to the half concrete wall here, pop that down, and there you go. Now you have the front gate to Fort Baker done. Now we're going to bring this over, which is the continuation of the wall. I did edit it up a bit so it actually has a bit more space and it looks a bit more nicer, you know. So since we are stuck here, we're going to bring this out and then bring this out by 2. No, yeah, we're going to bring this out by 2. Yep. Right, there we go. Now we bring out the full walls again. Now we bring this out till we reach a certain point where we have to change the heights on the certain parts of the wall, and how I met the back gate to Fort Baker as well. I'm getting like a Brahmin in my way, so I really should have removed most of the buildings before doing this, but it also gives a good idea of where the positions of the buildings go and where I have everything there as well. And then for, of course, in the next video I will be showing you how to build an individual building and how I set them up in the first place. So now we're just going to go back here and bring it along this wall. It may look a bit curved, but it's okay. It's supposed to look that curved anyway. And that's how I did it originally. So, right, I'm just having a bit of a problem moment with this wall. There we go. And there we go. Now we're going to bring it up again, if it connects nicely enough. Thank you. There we go. Now, we're bringing it up over to the back gate now, which is down there. I will be changing up the design of the back gate. It did annoy me a little bit how it used to look, so let's see. Now we bring this over like this. I'm doing it slowly so you guys can get a look at what I'm doing. If I speed up, I'll try to explain it detailed about how I did it anyway. So right now we see we're coming at a bit of a more of an angle now, so I'm going to stop right around here and get a look at the lay of the land right now. So now we have this like little curved wall here that's going to make a front gate, well, the back gate. Now I'm going to bring this up by at least at 2 inches and then start bringing this into as well. So I'm going to lift that up by about 2 inches again, and now we have this little wall curve here, this little higher wall than higher. So right, to experiment with it now and show you where you might go wrong, I'm going to start building this up here, which is we have this gate now. We have this area for a gate, which is going to look pretty nice. I still use the junk fence gate because I really would love a bigger gate and a proper gate, like a metal gate, for this kind of thing. So I'm going to show you. This is how I did it by accident, actually. when I was looking at it the first time when I was doing it, I did this first and I thought, oh, that looked great. But it's still too, angled, and I kind of want to have at least the stairway up to the projection screen still in the base. So bring it up by 2, then bring up another single block here. I will be changing the design as well, just to get an idea of how it's going to look a bit different, so it's not the original one per se. So now, I'm at this curved angled stop now, which I'm not enjoying too much because it's just going to bring me at a different angle. It's going to bring this more inwards than outwards than I want it to. And then, well, you see here, I start to bring the wall out this way. I'm not connecting it completely there, so it only marks where the gate will go. But I'm not enjoying that random bush that just stays there, so it will change. So I'm just going to show you if you want to do it this way, if you've got it easy this way, that's fine. Then we bring this over here, here, and we're just going to try, slowly but surely, try to get this evened up with the thing. Oh wow, yeah, weird thing happened. I came back to Fort Baker and everyone was, dead in their beds for some reason, so it was a strange glitch. Well, I wasn't too worried anyway. Like, there was a few survivors, my 4 guards and my really, really, like, unique doctor was still alive, so that's what counts, really. And now, since here I'm running into a little bit of a problem, I've started raising up the wall a bit. And now I'm going to have it go over here with this. And then it's still in line with the concrete pillar, which is fine, it's grand. And now I'm just going to try and get this curved section here, like so. Perfect. Now we have this entire room to ourselves as well. There may be a bit of gaps, but it does look well. It's nice curved round wall. And now we're going to bring this over here. Now it gets a little complicated when I start showing you how I get the exact gate and where it goes. So be patient for that part, I guess. And now, since we have this wide open gate, I start bringing it inwards now, where it'll show where the tower is going to go for me. And there we go. We have pretty much the wall is not as up to par and shape as the other one, so we're going to be working on this side now. So we're going to remove that, remove this, and remove that. So now we don't need those walls there. So now we're going to get a concrete single block here, and now bring it over to meet up with the rest of the wall. God, I hate that, like, that floating bush. I really wish you could get rid of it. And now we're going to bring this over by 2, let's see, with these, just a 2 one here. And now, there we go. Now we pretty much have a nice curved angle wall, which we're going to put in here now in a second. And now, instead of bringing a curved angle wall in, actually, we're just going to fill up the space with some single concrete blocks. I didn't mean to have it put that way, but, it'll work once you get used to it, I guess. I really wish you could get rid of that bush, but you can't, unfortunately. And now, since we have this here, I think we're gonna remove this curved wall here. Yep. Let's remove this, and we have the gate here, but I kind of want to bring the gate over a bit more. So I think we will. Yeah, we're going to bring the wall out by a bit. There we go. Alright, now. This bit gets a bit finicky for me. Just the system's not too well great. Now we're going to bring out the actual position where I wanted to. And, right, there we go. We're going to put a curved wall here. Bingo. Now we have the actual position for the gate, but now we have this little problem here, which is this wall won't connect up with the rest of it. So we're going to try to connect the wall the best of our ability. You see here, I would keep that room. It does have beds inside of it, but it's most likely you can put beds in there for your 4 guards at the 4 positions and not worry about the beds, because no one's going to be going over them anyway. See here, I make a slight mistake with the changed idea. Yeah, I was going to do the original, I apologize, but I wanted to change up the idea, and I didn't really have any use for that room in the back. So, apart from just having the guards' beds there, so I might put like a little doorway that leads out to there, and then a little position as well. So, there we go. Now we have a different angle. Now we're going to bring it in over, so we don't need to build any more resources. We're going to use the usual marker for the wall, like so. We're going to get rid of bits and pieces now, actually. So we're just going to get in a full wall here. And bingo, there you go. The wall seems a bit short on this side for its own reasons, because it will have some guard post positions and turrets on this side. So it will be 100% protected, but they never usually attack from this end of the base anyway, so you can have a nice small wall. Anyway, I did a quick transition there to finish the rest of the wall. Now you have the rest of the wall here done on this side. Now we're going to go on the other side of Fort Baker and start building that up with a different angled wall. I will show you some few mistakes that could happen when you're doing this as well, and it kind of links into this concrete building as well, the medical building that I set up on the side here. So now we have this big section here for extra cropland if you need it. If you have a big battalion of troops here, about 20 people here, or if you use the charisma exploit where you can have almost 34 people here, which is crazy by the way, to have 34 people in one settlement. My sanctuary city actually has 34 people. And right, let's see. Now, you see here, I'm making a big mistake right now where I'm looking at the angle. Never look at it from this section because you will get a bit confused how to do it, but I go around and do that, but the damage is already done. It's going to be going sideways too much. It's going to be going out too far out, actually. Apologies, not sideways is, far out. So you bring it out here, and I'll show you where the mistake could happen, so you don't guys don't get, too frustrated. Just keep an eye on the video and watch what I do, basically. See here, I noticed that the problem is now that it's going out too sideways, I think. Oh wait, it might not be. I might have got this on the... Yeah, it is. It's going too far out. Apologies. Anyway, now we're going to bring this back over here. And the Brahmin and the shed are actually a good way to check how far apart they are. So now we just need to fix this wall by bringing it in a bit. So we bring it in about at least an inch in, have it straightened down, and it will curve again. I will tell you that now. But originally I had the building like this as well, so it didn't really matter. And right, let's go inside of the wall, shall we? And now we're putting this out. Just keep going till you start seeing the rocks at the side, and I'm using the Mutafruit as my markers as well. And now we have this. Now we have this little problem here with the border, so... Right, now we're going to go and take this single concrete block wall, and then get this curving into the building over here, which is what I want really initially to have. I'd still want that bit of land behind it if in case I want to put more crops there and have people working on it. See here that we have this little problem here. I don't want it to connect. I'm just putting it as close as possible to the actual angled block wall, angled concrete wall. And there we go. Now we have that part all sorted out and set up. And now we're going to go and do a really easy part. I'm just checking it's now coming to the wall. It's not, so that's good. So we don't have to worry about a bit of concrete block sticking out in the back. Now we're going to have this extra area for what you want. You can have a scavenging stations area, crop, and you just want that extra crop and different kind of food to be made here. So like Mutafruit, potato, and corn, because we all need our adhesive. So it helps to have a bit of extra, and the Mutafruit really helps just keep everyone fed, really. So having the little extra crops doesn't hurt, And now we're going to have this connect up here. And so we're going to have it connecting up here. Just the razor grass is in the way, I think. So I'm using that as another marker as well. And we're just going to bring this out on the side to give it a little box formation shape at the back. And there will be a guard tower here now due to my new design that I did, the checkpoint sniper towers. So my initial guard setup will be changed up there, which is going to be nice. At this part, it doesn't need to look too pretty. It just needs to do its job, basically. So we bring it out by 4 single concrete blocks, so you get that little angle. No, sorry, it's 5 concrete blocks, as I'm looking over the video now. Alright, now. We bring this wall in now. I was right, it was 4 blocks. Apologies. And now we bring this wall over here, which it will have a guard tower at the back of here as well now, so you don't have to worry about anyone trying to attack you from this section. They never really do. They always attack you from the ridge line, so I always have turrets set up on the left hand side of the base. And there you go. Now you have the walls all up and running. This is pretty much it, how you build the Fort Baker walls. I will do individually each building that I built here in Fort Baker. and I might change them up a bit and you know, start to modernize them up a bit and update them a bit more as well. So this is pretty much it, guys. This is how you get the wall of Fort Baker all done and ready. I really hope you enjoyed this video and stuff like that. I had a bit of an audio clipping there for a moment, so apologies about that. I just want to say real quickly, remember to check out sugarbombs.com. I'm hopefully going to be on there today, checking out all the forums and whatnot, and you lovely people. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment, guys. I'm really glad you, like a lot of you guys, got interested in building your own Fort Baker or whatever. I've seen a few different ones as well. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. It may look a bit all over the place, but it's actually in really good uniform order way of doing it. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. And I will see you next time on RTC. See you guys. Have a good one.